Hello everyone, Mark here with Mark's Max Muscle, and there's a couple of topics to discuss today, namely the 2019 New York Pro, and this is the 2012 class. We're going to get that out of the way first. It was won by Ahmed Ashkanani, but he was pushed, in my opinion, by this other guy here. This is Eduardo Correa. He was in much better condition in most, if not every shot. Now, the structure of Ahmed is winning for sure, but that conditioning, it's so much better. Where do you draw the line, really? Now, from behind, it is the same story. I do not like Ahmed's rear double bicep. And like I said, that conditioning, not bad on Eduardo's part. Look at those striated glutes. I might even give it to Ahmed here in this rear lat spread with that overwhelming width. But still, he is losing in the conditioning department. Eduardo is absolutely smoking Ashkonani here in this ab and thigh pose, no doubt. And it wasn't like I was selecting a bad picture of Ahmed Ashkonani. This is it. This is the best. And them abs of Eduardo smoking, like I said. Ditto in this side chest pose. Where were the judges during these comparisons? Wow, unreal. Of course, like I said, he was gaining some ground here in this rear lat spread. And of course, in the most muscular, well, I don't know. The conditioning might even score Eduardo a point in that one. But here in this front lat spread, there is no doubt in my mind that Ahmed Ashkonani is scoring a victory here. But do the math, and it is pretty close. But I am not a judge. The judges did, at the end of the day, vote for Ahmed Ashkonani. And he won the New York Pro, and he is definitely poised and has a fire under his belly. And he will be ready to capture the 212 Mr. Olympia title. Now, on to the open class at the New York Pro. And really, there's nothing much to tell here. Juan Morel absolutely smoked this lineup. Akeem Williams, for all intensive purposes, should have been giving him a darn good fight, but that conditioning, he was in terrible shape, let's face it. This front double bicep should be a take-home pose for Akeem. Turn them around, and the distance is even further away. I do not appreciate the way Akeem snaps this shot. He is leaning way too far back. I understand he has a long torso, perhaps, and it makes his lower lat insertions look very shallow. But still, it is a funny-looking pose for Akeem. Here in the ab and thigh shot, and this was a terrible display of a midsection for poor Akeem. Like I said here, the distance between first and second place was a mile apart. And here what should be an easy win for Akeem, not so. I would even be wagering to say that Juan Morel is winning in this most muscular. And the muscle is there. Look at the feathering even in Akeem's thighs. He's in condition. He just needs to lose a small layer of water around his entire body. So Juan Morel takes first place at the New York Pro, Akeem Williams in a distant second. And of course, Ahmed Ashkonani takes the 212 title with Eduardo Correa in second place. And here is the third little piece of news. Of course, if you're familiar with bodybuilding, you know this was a huge piece of news. There was so many bodybuilding channels covering this that I thought I should at least give my opinion. The guy that did this is an absolute idiot. Arnold Schwarzenegger, he is an icon. He is a living legend. And let's face it, at 71 years old, how many more years does he have of traveling and visiting people? He's nice enough to do it in the first place, and that's what bothers me the most. He could have very well injured Arnold and took years away from traveling and visiting people and going to the Olympia and the Arnold Classics and things of that nature. But as you can see here, this was taken moments later, and he probably didn't even feel the kick. He is a tough Austrian, and luckily for Arnold, the man that did deliver that pathetic dropkick was a charlatan for sure, and thank goodness, Arnold was unharmed. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Have a good day.